Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Oh my god. Oh, you sick. Wow. It's not. It's nothing. Well, that's nothing. Like it's giving my so and it's like it hurt. Sorry. Go by 7%. But yeah, it's good stuff. Wow. I'm always impressed. Like, there's always a game here that I'm like, oh. If I set the deal on this side? Yeah, 3D printed, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, good. Yes. But at least you know what it is.
My house like so close to the ground.
Get some sleep out. Okay! Okay! Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, thank you so much for being out tonight. Thank you so much for coming to this EECS 494 UBEM plus EMU Student Game Showcase. The students have been working tremendously hard for what you're about to see tonight. A big crop of fantastic games, okay? And so, it's going to be a fun night. In just a bit, you're going to go out there into the atrium. You're going to have a lot of games you can play. I think we have 15 plus. I think about 19 games this semester. And it's usually a really great time. It's a great time not just for attendees, but it's also a great time for all those student game developers sitting behind the table, okay? Usually, when you play a video game, the developers aren't right there, okay? So if you've ever played a game and wanted to ask, oh, why did you choose to do this? Or why did you design it this way? This is your chance, okay? They're going to be right there. And it's always a really great time, okay? The night is going to conclude with prizes and some judging. Often, I think, did we have any costumes out there this time? I think the Jungle Jam team, right, has some costumes. Very, very fun, okay? I always love the costumes. I'm not sure why, but it's always a lot of fun. Okay, everyone. All right. It's not just going to be an in-person showcase tonight, because we always have this website, 494showcase.com. This is where you can find the games, you can learn more about them, and if you want to play these games after the night is over, you'll be able to play them for a long time, find them here if you want to, okay? And so, a quick question. Well, what is EECS 494? Okay, what is this big game development process that so many of our students have been through? It is a bit of an arduous process sometimes, but a very satisfying one. So, have you ever seen this game before? How many of you have seen this game? Okay, Legend of Zelda 1986 Nintendo Classic. You've probably seen or heard of this game before, but did you know, have you seen it with a motorbike? Okay, so the first project our students do in EECS 494 is they re-implement that classic 1986 Nintendo game, but then they actually add on a little bit more to it. So this particular team chose to add a motorbike. And it's not just about adding things into a game, because everything you add to a game, you have to teach, you have to guide the player through understanding it, you have to make sure it's going to change your decision-making process. Okay, create more decisions for the player to make. So our students start, and in just the first 3 weeks, they implement that classic Nintendo game, and then they work hard to move into the realm of 3D, many teams, to learn more techniques, and eventually implement bigger games. But these games you're going to play tonight, they didn't have a lot of time. You know how much time they had? Only about 6 weeks. That's it. And I think the EMU teams had even less time, right? Drew, how much time?
We had about 8 weeks or so.
Okay, right? 8 weeks. So not that much time. Okay? You try making a game in 6 weeks, 8 weeks, good luck, okay? Not easy. Sometimes our games take on a life after the course. Here's a pretty cool example, a game called Yoked. Originally a Project 3 game on this course. Now it's out there on Steam. It got a 5-figure publishing deal, and it's a lot of fun, right? Now, something to know about game dev is that it's a very multidisciplinary field. It's not just about engineering. Okay? Not just engineering. It's also about business. It's about production. Allocating your personnel, your resources, okay? Making sure that all the team members are working on the right things at the right time. It's also about art, okay? Games are a very powerful, interactive form of expression. And if we want them to be beautiful, we want to immerse people, take them to new locations, let them meet new characters, we need to think about art styles, color palettes, fonts, and all that good stuff. They say music is the fastest way to the heart. And so what you'll find out there is that music is often used to give a game a certain tone, okay? And so you need to learn and care about all these things, including design, in order to make a game come together. It's not just a computer science thing. It's not just an engineering thing, okay? And it's also not just for fun. It's not just for entertainment, all right? If you go downtown, you'll see this building, Ann Arbor Spark, and it's an economic incubator. If you go there and hang out, you'll find a lot of game studios that aren't making games. You'll find studios and teams that are using game development techniques and technologies to create visualizations, okay? To create research tools, to let you visualize and plan and then simulate your wedding before you drop the big bucks, okay? Has anyone been to the Ginger Deli downtown? Very good Vietnamese. The same team, the Ginger Deli team made this one. Super cool. This is one of my favorites. Christina York and her team downtown at Spellbound AR. They found a way to use augmented reality and the Unity game engine to bring 3D pop-up books to life for pediatric medical care. The idea, it's really scary for kids to come to the hospital. How do we distract them? How do we make it more pleasant stay? That improves medical outcomes. A super cool use of game dev that isn't just traditional recreation and entertainment, okay? I want to show you something. Not even my students have seen this yet. This is Macworld, I think Macworld 2000. Steve Jobs is about to show the audience something that they're going to go wild for. And what it is, it's a technique. It's a technique from game development we call juice. And they added it to the Mac OS operating system. How many of you are Macs out there? Raise your hand. Okay, and how many of you are PCs? Okay. I love it. I switched between the two just so I don't fall behind in either of them. Okay, let's take a look and watch how the crowd reacts. Listen to how they react.
In here I want. I can put websites, I can put documents, I can put anything, applications, anything that I use, and I can rearrange them at will, and the doc just accommodates anything I want. When I drag something out, it gets bigger. Right? Now, a question would be, well, how small can it get? Well, it can get pretty small, actually. You can actually set the maximum tile size, and it'll shrink from there if you have more stuff. But, you can actually say, well, it'll get really small. I can hold like 128 things here. How would I ever see them, though, if they get this small, or if I even prefer them this small? Well, we have something we call magnification, which works kind of like this.
And they're going wild, right? The crowd's going wild for a tiny little operating systems feature. And they're doing that because the operating system just got that more beautiful, playful, interactive. And these days, you see a lot of game dev technologies and techniques just flowing everywhere. They're showing up in your phone operating system, your desktop operating system, your visualizations. There's just an expectation these days that if you see something digital, it will be interactive, it will be smooth, it will be beautiful, right? And so game dev is the kind of thing you can study and then really go work in any job, which is part of why I love it so much. Okay, this is also another reason I love game dev. This is one of the best uses of game dev that I've ever seen. It's the NeuroVR laboratory. And I want you to watch this footage. I'm going to show you this footage right here. And I want you to tell me what it is for. Okay? Let's take a look. NeuroVR. So what is NeuroVR, right? It's not really a traditional game. It's a game that is meant for a lot more than just recreation, okay? A lot more, especially if you are a patient, if you need some rehabilitation, if you need exercises and training to get your muscles back. This is the kind of thing that doesn't just entertain you for an evening. It may literally give you parts of your life back, okay? And that is the power of game dev techniques and technology. What's also amazing about NeuroVR is that it was mostly made just by one person. It was mostly made by my student, Daniel Kortemeyer, one of my rock star students, tremendous worker, a very inspired worker, a very inspirational and brilliant guy. Unfortunately, Daniel was also my first student I ever had pass away. So Daniel passed away suddenly on October 18th, 2020. And he writes, whenever this event comes, I think about him. He was a tremendous competitor, and he took EECS 494. He took that knowledge from this game dev course, and he used it to build something incredible that really, really helped a lot of people, okay, get their life back and get their health back. Daniel and his team created a game called Turbo Neon, one of the best games we've had come through this course ever. In memory and honor of Daniel and his competitive spirit, his love for knowledge, the game will re-release tonight. Turbo Neon will be available at 494showcase.com, and if you'd like to play it, you'll be able to do so if you want to, okay? I want to show you our very first trailer of the night, because we're going to have a lot of trailers tonight in just a bit, but our very first one is going to be Daniel. So I want you to take a look at this game. Let's take a look.
Race across a pulsating cyberspace. Maintain momentum around corners. Tether onto other players to gain momentum. Split screen multiplayer. Race for glory in Turbo Neon.
An absolutely fantastic game by a fantastic guy, okay? This game, when I play it myself, it's brilliant how well it is able to teach you, okay? It's a very elegant game. It doesn't use that many buttons on the controller, and even if you've never heard of this game, it's so good at bringing you up to speed quickly, and multiple people at the same time. Okay, everyone who's been in these game dev classes this semester, you know one of the hardest things is to teach people how to play the game without being too heavy-handed, without ruining the pacing. And so this game does that tremendously well. A tremendous person Daniel was. And so the game will be available tonight. Can we get a thank you to the Kortemeyer family? They've supported the course. They're the reason we can buy new controllers and stuff like that. A great thank you to the Kortemeyer family and to Daniel's inspiration. We are not just U of M here tonight. We are so lucky to be joined by Eastern Michigan University, their fantastic game dev program, simulation, animation, and gaming program. Drew Thomas is here with, I believe, 5 teams or so. And there we go. It's working. Drew, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Austin. Thank you for the mic. I can't project as well as you. I don't know how you do it, but I just wanted to give a few quick thank yous. First, a huge thank you to Austin Yarger and the rest of the team at University of Michigan for hosting the showcase, allowing EMU to be a part of it. I can't say how much we appreciate what it does for inspiring students, motivating students, and bringing out the best in what students can do. So really, sincerely, thank you. And then I wanted to give another thank you to also the students of U of M who are also very welcoming, and clearly in 6 weeks, seeing the projects that you guys make in 6 weeks, a lot of hard work goes into those. And I really think that hard work spreads throughout the community, maybe more than you know. So thank you. And then finally, I wanted to give a thank you to my students at EMU, who I'm super proud of, who consistently go beyond expectations and are working hard and bringing a great attitude every week. So thank you to all of you.
Thank you, Drew. The EMU games out there, I was looking at some of them, and I'm going to play them. They look absolutely fantastic, and every semester they're getting better and better. In fact, our first student trailer of the night will be an EMU trailer. I just thought it was absolutely fantastic. We're also joined not just by EMU and the EECS 494 course, but we also have the Wolverine Soft Studio teams here. Kennedy, where are you? Kennedy McCarthy, come down.
Hi, so I am the studio director for University of Michigan's student-run game studio called Wolverine Soft Studio. We have made a number of games over the past while now, but we typically have a big studio game that we will release on Steam every semester. We're a little behind at the moment, but we're getting caught up on those. And we've really created a range of games from 2D to 3D. We've created RTS games. We've created shooters. We've created all types of games. We also have an itch.io page if you're interested in checking those out. We have gone to conferences like GDC, which is the Global Game Developers Conference, which has been a great time. We have also this semester created some R&D or research and development prototypes instead of creating one big studio game. And we have 4 games this semester, which have all turned out really well. And they're really prototyping for if, we do another big game next semester, and we can work from that and further develop those. But this semester was really about experimentation and seeing what stuck. And I was really proud of what our teams created. So if, you're interested in being in a game development studio, Wolverine Soft Studio is the perfect option for that because we welcome people who have typically a little bit of experience in game development, but who are also interested in continuing that outside of classes. So thank you.
Thank you, Kennedy. The Wolverine Soft Studio team works super hard, and you learn a lot of things on a 30-person student-run team that you won't learn on a 4-person student-run team. How many of you had version control conflicts this semester at some point? Okay, now just imagine there's 5 times as many people you're trying to deal with and merge, okay? And yeah, you get it, okay? If you're interested in joining Wolverine Soft Studio, big QR code, and yeah, you can get course credit. You can get college credit for participating in the studio, okay? Very, very good way to get the resume boosted and learn a lot of new things. Okay, here's the schedule tonight, okay? 7 to 7:45. We're in here, we're watching trailers. We're gonna do that in just a second. From about 7:45 to 9:30, exhibition. Go out there into the atrium, play the games, and when you play the games, ask the dev teams why they made certain decisions, okay? That's your good opportunity to do so. You can vote, and I'm going to explain how to vote in just a bit. At about 9:30 or so, we will wrap things up and we'll announce the voting results, and then all of our teams get to select some fabulous prizes, okay? Voting happens at 494showcase.com, and if you go there on your desktop or your phone, you'll see this little red link in the corner with the amount of time you've got remaining to vote. Okay, so you click on that, and then you will go to some sort of voting form. You'll vote for your favorite 5 games. If you made a game, vote for your game unless you don't like it, okay? And you're going to click on mobile, you're going to click on that link right up there, okay? I put a bunch of these QR codes all over the atrium, so you can also just scan this QR code. It will take you straight to the form. All right. So some thank yous are in order because putting together a big event is not an easy thing. A great thanks to Stephen Krang and Emily France for helping to advertise this event. I'm always terrified that our students will work super hard and then we won't be able to get them a decent crowd. So it looks like we've got a decent crowd tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. A big thank you to George Crosleck and Stephen Rieger, who are right there in the corner for setting up all of the tables, the equipment, the facilities. It's a big job. Thank you two so much. I really, really appreciate it. If you talk to them, you ask them about their schedule because they are so busy, it's outrageous. They're working so hard. Hopefully, they can take a rest soon. I think they will be able to soon. Thank you to Matthew Thompson, Professor Thompson. Are you here at all? No, and the Pat 305 students for contributing music to our games. A great thanks to my mother and father, Pam and Dave Yarger, right there, my senior consultants, helping with literally everything. Can we get a clap? Thank you. Yes, you've earned that clap and you deserve it. Thank you. A great thank you to all of the EMU simulation, animation, and gaming faculty in the fantastic program at EMU and all the students. A great thank you to the former EECS 494 professors, Dr. Mitchell Block, Professor Jeremy Bond, and Dr. Jonathan Laird. We are so fortunate to have a great set of courses and a great EECS 494 because these fantastic people put that effort in before I even showed up. So a great thank you to them. Thanks to all the 494 and UMich alumni, and I know that there are some here, okay? Had lunch with one this morning, Nikhil. I really appreciate you. And a great thank you to all of the Michigan CSE computer science faculty and staff for your support in general. They have never, whenever I wanted to teach a new course, they never said no. So I really appreciate that. And most of all, thank you to my EECS 494 students. This is a tough course, a tough path, but you are very tough people, okay? And you really put it all on the line this semester. The games are fantastic. Thank you all so much. All right, well done. Okay. And our last thank you to Gavin. Where is Gavin? Are you in here? Gavin, thank you so much, Gavin, for helping with the course. So our grading sessions are about 3 to 4 hours long. They happen every week because every week the games have moved forward. We got a lot of games. Each one needs our time. It's like grading an entire exam every single week. And Gavin has not complained even once, okay? So well done. Thank you so much. Okay, this is my quick shilling for the EECS 298 course. If you want to make your games look better, you want to create cool characters, if you want to be able to bring objects from the internet, they're messed up, bring them in, fix them, bring them into an engine, get them working, then 298 is the course for you. You already probably have learned about this though, so I will go ahead and move on. Cool 3D art course available next semester, okay? Also, be aware this is coming eventually, 498 MMO architecture. We're very good at a lot of game dev stuff, but we're not very good at networking, and we never make multiplayer games. This course design upcoming, I'm not sure when it's going to be done, is going to change that. We're going to learn how to make an MMO, all right? Basically, people keep asking me how I make my own games multiplayer, which is a huge sign that I should probably teach everyone how, okay? We're going to make basically an old, simple version of OSRS, old school RuneScape, okay? That seems feasible. That seems feasible within about 3 to 4 months, all right? By the way, if you take 298, you should be able to model at this level of quality at the end. So you should take that and then take this, okay? Okay. Let's go ahead and get into some trailers, all right? Really quickly, this is what the 494 Showcase website looks like. You can check it out later if you want to. This is what the voting form looks like. And so you can vote for your favorite 5 games. So what's going to happen? We're going to watch the trailer. You stand up if it's your game. We clap for you. We move on, okay? Ready? Okay. First up, we have Robosynthesis by The Clankers. Let's take a look. Robosynthesis. Okay, Next up, we have Bargain Brawl by Cart Crash Studio.
Have you ever been bored of playing nice at the store? Time for you to join Bargain Brawl! Grab your cart, crash your rivals, find what you need, fight your way out of the chaotic market, and race to the checkout. Pick your battle ground, grab crazy items, find out their uses, punch your rivals, and create absolute chaos. Bargain Brawl. Clean up on aisle 3.
Bargain Brawl! Okay, next up we have Jungle Jam by Offbeat Studios.
Deep in the jungle, a monkey hits a drum to his own rhythm. With all his notes stored up, he releases a powerful attack. Change up the rhythm and discover new powerful note effects. Power Up, for lurking in the jungle, is a discordant melody. Fight through the jungle and encounter every level of the ecosystem. And use your rhythm to free them all.
Jungle Jam! Next up, we have Velocity Impact by Kasi Studio. Velocity Impact. Next up, we have The Retriever by Balding Unleashed.
Mr. Evil took the one thing that mattered most to you. Now you'll take everything from him. Rescue the victims trapped in Evil Inc. Get paid. Build your arsenal and take Mr. Evil down. He made one mistake. He took the wrong man's dog. The Retriever.
The Retriever! Next up, we have Little Witch by Majo Studio.
Our story begins with our heroine, Celeste, newly awakened and already halfway out the door. Most 15-year-olds don't exactly have the best head on their shoulders. Celeste is no exception. Still, she has a good ear, a restless heart, and absolutely no intention of sticking around to see what the magistrate has in store for her. So, in the middle of the night, she packs her bags and leaves home. Without titling to her name, Celeste is stranded after being unceremoniously kicked off the train long before reaching her desired destination. That is, until she notices a crowd gathered in Fairhaven's town square. In a place like this, you never really know what to expect, but with so many talented and unusual folk wandering the streets, surely there has to be something worthwhile to see, right?
Little Witch! Next up, we have Gloop by Team Gloop.
The facility is shutting down. Everyone exit the building immediately. Except for the idiot who wants to show up. You plus B65.
Blue. Next up, we have Crypt Crashers by The Sundering Sardines.
The pursuit of knowledge rarely comes with risks, but what gets buried never truly rests. You didn't seek danger, but it's found you. Alone with your wits, the crypt is your only ally. To survive, push, pull, rotate. Pit the living hosts against their graves and each other. Discover what lies ahead, but be careful. The floor is not so steady.
Crypt Crashers! Next up, we have Postmortem by Rarest Studio.
Do not stand out. Whoa, this is like creepy. My user is not about that. Maybe I should know more around.
Postmortem! Next up, we have Fantastic Grounds by The Fantastic Studio.
Welcome to Fantastic Grounds, a fantasy world where you and a friend take turns strategizing to outwit the other. Take control of your heroes and storm the battlefield. Heal your allies. Strike your foes. And claim victory over your friends. Will you outsmart your opponent and come out on top? What kind of secrets is this fantasy world hiding? Find out in Fantastic Grounds, a turn-based battle sim unlike any other.
Fantastic Grounds! Next up, we have Lemon Limelight by Super Citromino Fan Club.
In Lemon Limelight, you'll guide a growing citrus army through a theatrical world within the inflamed mind of our superstar. Search with the limelight, select your troops, and fight the conflagrations that threaten to consume each level. Across 5 stages of Zestalane's grief-stricken haze, you'll use machinery, chew the scenery, and shine a path through the theater, 1 gigalumen at a time. Push boxes, trigger buttons, and coordinate your citrus's abilities in this tactical puzzle adventure game. Oh, could you navigate, please, through a mind that is seized by the silence left behind that very night? Lemon Limelight.
Lemon Limelight! So this was actually an outdated trailer. Team, where did you put the actual trailer?
It's on the canvas of the team.
Oh, okay, not so useful here. Okay, all right. So next up, we have Soviet Fishing by Sumarin Aroth.
Captain, the radar says something is approaching us. It's you.
What was that? We get struck by some unidentified creature.
Are you crazy? We need to get the hell out of here. Hey, kid, what do you think we should do? Hurry and decide.
Soviet fishing. Okay, have you ever wondered what like the instructor version of Canvas looks like? Okay, I have to navigate this without revealing any grades because that would violate FERPA. So I have to be careful. Very, very careful. Okay, hold on. Team, am I gonna find it in here? Am I gonna find it? Oh, it's in here? Okay. Which team number are you? 7? You remember your team number. What is it? 7. You're 1, yes, okay. This is round 2 of Lemon Limelight. You saw the first trailer, and this is gonna blow you away, okay? Here we go.
I can't recall the night I became a ghost at school. They never leave for me how long I've tried. Oh, my mind's a bit in stage. Oh, I'd like you to engage with just 3 types of citrus at this side. You'll guide the limey life for the actors of the show. Extinguish ember enemies as your army grows. Trigger matinee machinery to navigate the scenery. A puzzle adventure game and rapid flux and flow. It's just 5 stages of grief, as they say. Are you the one who will send them all away? The line of my life.
All right. Okay, that was definitely worth it, team. Good job. All right. Okay, 2 more remaining. We have Deep Divide by 3 guys and a boat.
One of you will sail a boat. The other one won't. One player pilots the boat, fends off pirates, and keeps things tidy above water. The other dives to the ocean floor, collecting artifacts, dodging what lives down there. Every night, you sell what you found and pay your boat lease. The catch: you need each other. 5 days, 1 boat, no margin for error.
Deep Divide. And last up, we have Gritty by Green Grid Games.
Simulation initialized. Welcome to Gritty Challenger. You'll face a host of bad actors. So upgrade your arsenal. And fight before your time runs out.
Gritty! Okay, everyone, you've got about 90 minutes. Go out there, play the games. Remember, the people who made them are right there, so please ask them questions, okay? See you in 90 minutes. Have a great night. Okay. Everyone who joined us online, thank you so much for joining us. It's great to see you. And I hope you enjoyed the games online, in person, wherever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I hope you have a fantastic, fantastic week. All right? Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.